Come on.
The oscilloscope will come on. It's a Terran's virtual face will be there, just going, aha.
These are magic words.
Okay.
Ship, no, go fly! Ship,
Perhaps
no,
you should
go
fly your shuttle down there to the.
Yeah, that's what I was
That was
thinking. All
going to
right,
be what's happening next here. I'm literally going, all right, we just need to take this from one hangar to any other hangar, and
yes. Just zip down to our hangar.
like,
I mean, you can get on the same berth. It's not like
Yeah.
it's a single berth is for multiple ships, anyways.
It's not like they even know where I am right now. I could have just laid low on the ship
this
for a
guy
while.
will probably hate us forever, but we'll be gone. So what?
Yeah, but he's gonna be dead or in jail. So
yeah, I'm not
Let's
really
go.
concerned about that. So let's just fly back.
Never really heard about an Imperial jail, by the way.
Sorry.
The Imperial torture chamber.
Yeah, I meant dead or dungeon.
Dead or
Pretty much.
dungeon. It's a new tabletop game.
You can kind of bet that he's going to end up as a semi-permanent resident in the Darth Councilman's
Dungeon.
torture chamber.
Oubliette. Well,
Goodness.
Okay.
at least we got something
Well,
legit
I'm
as opposed to
assuming
just.
based on that one little girl that's on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anyways.
you guys are together. You are.
Hi. I don't know how to fly the ship.
that's okay. I'm coming back. I just have one more thing to attend to once we land this in the hangar.
All right.
So as soon as you land in the hangar, Sarah says, "Okay, guys, thanks," and she wanders off.
Anytime.
Oh,
Still don't believe it.
Are you sure you want to stick around after, breaking
Got other
out?
things to worry about.
I'm not worried.
But
Oh, yeah.
if you
Okay, that
don't
makes
mind,
sense.
there's something on my mind I want to do before we leave.
What?
Is it
Final
before Sarah
assurance.
walks away, or is...
No, Sarah can walk away. That's fine. I do have a grenade. I do have skullduggery, which undercuts demolition. And I just want to rig the seat that if someone decides they want to fly the shuttle out, it explodes. That's it.
Why don't we just take the shuttle?
Because I don't think we have room for it. Actually,
wait.
hold
Well,
up. How big is this shuttle?
It's
Could I-
too big to fit in your
Yeah,
cargo.
that's what I thought.
But
Shit.
you could just fly it away. It's not like...
Oh, yeah, that's true. Technically,
Yeah, let's just fly
I
away.
can fly my ship, and anyone can take this, and Zool takes his.
And apparently Zool has his ship here, and so...
Wow,
Totally
wow.
know how to fly, right?
We got a fleet, boys. I mean, technically, yes, he can fly, and we shouldn't have any problems flying away from this. So let's just.
I mean,
yeah, we're stealing the shuttle.
It is possible to track ships, but
that's okay.
But this guy probably isn't going to be in a position to track ships anytime soon. As soon as we get this away,
right? Ideally, we just stop somewhere else, dismantle this for cash, or sell it off, and then go back home. Easy.
That's probably the idea. Like, don't send this directly back to our place. Send it to another place.
Yeah. So
give it 1 silver. Chop it up.
That's our plan. I assume we
Take it to
probably are
Gary's-
stopped by the fleet on the way out.
Gary's used shuttles on the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Or a scrapyard or something.
Wait.
They put it in one of those car crushers, and as it crushes, it just goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey, at least we found a way to make money off of this.
Is there a mini bar on the shuttle?
yes.
I would say there would be.
Also, take whatever you want from the mini bar, but while you're there,
let's put this into perspective. This is not necessarily a shuttle, and more like a small yacht.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Clearly, what we need to add to our fleet, the yacht.
I think we need to. I'll pilot it back with my amazing piloting skills.
But again, it's trackable.
Right. So
Find the
ideally, we drop this off for cheap somewhere real quick and then
leave. Like, honestly, is it?
It depends on how risk averse you are. You know,
is it going to be worth it though?
This guy may never be able to do anything, and it just depends on who the actual owner is, because it may not be him.
Mhm.
All right, so let's not do that.
Well, right? This is a possibility.
Yeah.
It is likely his
Mhm.
because it's in his port or his personal shuttle bay, and it has his same style, and it's a yacht, which is very usually a Sith
You know what?
prerogative to
Although
have.
it's your decision. What do you want to do with it?
Let's try and make a bit of money off this one.
All right, we're going to sell it off. So we are going for the second most risk-averse option. The first one being just not taking it.
All right, so I guess we tear out of there with both our ships. Well, not tear out of there, leave. Normally.
I mean, it's not like you actually have to, right?
Yeah.
They're out of there.
Right.
Nobody knows that you've done
Nobody
anything.
knows.
to
The fleet
take-
doesn't kill us on our way out.
It's not like you killed the guy. It's not like
Yeah.
you've blown
But-
up the booze.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we spilled
but-
some beer. That's it.
Well, like my main concern is that the yacht is A, missing, B, we've escaped his room. That would probably be very suspicious.
He'll be tipped off, but he'll have some time. But we have what we came for.
What I'm saying is we
Have
could
what you
probably
came for, and you haven't been there that long. So if you leave right then, you probably have an hour.
I say we leave in a casual manner.
Yeah, that's the plan. Fly casual.
So you fly casually.
All right, a bottle of champagne's coming out of the minibar. Pop.
Who is piloting the yacht?
Mazda? Yacht time?
Be it yacht time, Baza.
Can I take the yacht for myself?
I mean,
To yourself.
Can I say if we could try to take it over to a mechanic and see if they can do something about a tracker.
Wouldn't you know?
So they can give a 1 silver for a tracker. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but just don't bring it back to the place.
Or do I just want to take it over? Or was I supposed to take it to where we're selling it?
We're punching in to sell it off. If you want to change plans, you are the pilot. You can fly it to wherever you want, get a refit, maybe have Goraz do it, and then eventually bring it back home.
I'll go fly it to sell it.
All right.
Okay, so we are flying with you, and we will pick you up once it's sold.
Okay. Do I need? Okay, so do I need to make a piloting check?
Ever flank. All right. Pilot check to fly casual.
Average.
That's more.
This time I can fly.
That's more like it.
Man, this one
No
doesn't have all
skill,
these
just
funky
talents.
switches and nozzles.
It's almost like it was built for a imbecile to fly it, as opposed to a freighter. So we're talking about
This about looks like a swoop.
sedan, like a Rolls Royce versus a 18-wheeler, right? That's what we're talking
put
about.
the square into the square hole.
I just grabbed the two handles and I'm like,
press the brake pedal as you push the button.
That's just a Tesla. It's got autopilot on it.
Yeah, probably.
Turns out there was just a piloting droid in there.
There probably is actually a droid brain for piloting too. So yeah, you are set to go. You're taking it to some place to sell it.
Yeah.
Sure. Who knows where? Who knows?
Probably somewhere
like a
between Skullduggery and Knowledge Underworld, I suppose, to just pick a spot that's semi-discreet. Yeah.
Streetwise.
Do it.
I can do streetwise.
Nice.
I'll assist. How's your streetwise? I got one.
I've got one yellow,
ability.
2 greens.
Okay, I'm better at it actually.
Versus using a dark side point.
Go ahead.
It didn't use the dark side. There it went. Okay.
Hey, dark side.
Oh
Go
boy.
All right. So I think I'm slightly better than you, so you could assist me. Sound good?
Yep.
Okay. And I guess with your abilities, that's technically only 1 blue.
Yeah.
Oh, no upgrade anymore.
I'm more about the whole sneaky sneak. I'm not the most social or knowledgeable of.
GM.
I don't reach out to other
Yes.
people. I just shoot a gun.
You just flipped a dark side.
Yeah.
So if you flipped one more, you would have none left, right? And you couldn't make anything harder for the rest of the night.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to use my ability to do that for you, so you can't do it.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait,
that's
you
even
have an
cruel.
ability for that?
Yeah,
Four.
I have an ability that can convert, for 2 stress, a dark side point into a light side point, so I'm just going to remove it from his abilities.
Nice.
Jesus.
All right, so I guess
Oh.
while that's happening,
Not
I
like
still have
any of my
affected
dark
Frick.
sides have actually caused any
No,
harm for you
they
guys.
haven't done anything.
Well,
this
I mean,
technically
that one
came
did.
out
that
through
was certainly a
neutral,
roll.
but that does need a blue in there.
Oh yeah, it doesn't need a blue. Put
Prestigious
in the blue.
incidental,
The
that's
blue
good.
rolls nothing.
The blue rolls nothing. Oh boy, I've never seen
That
so
is
many
a
blank
complete
dice.
blank roll.
So, absolutely nothing.
Hey, jeez.
So can I just okay,
I
fine. I'm
imagine
just
there's
gonna. Can
probably
I take the
places
out for
to
myself
sell,
now?
but it's probably not as discreet as I want. Period.
I'm gonna
So
go
here's-
take this somewhere where we can hide it for now.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
And these guys start pointing this out to you as you start shopping it around.
hmm
This is a Sith Lord's personal yacht.
I would.
Don't
like
you
this
want?
yacht. I want the yacht now.
I hate that they have a point.
They don't want to take the risk of dealing with this. So you have a couple choices. You could just drop it someplace, or you can take the ship with you.
I want
Okay.
the yacht.
You
So
have
no
to
one's
drive
willing
it into one
to-
of those garages that'll do a quick spray paint. Then the cops will leave you alone.
It's actually
Yeah,
going
there's
to be
no
Paradise
way.
City.
There's no way that they could track a spaceship other than paint job.
Nah.
Exactly.
You can drive a cop
No
car
way.
into the paint job
But
place
seriously,
and come back out.
that
and
is my
fine.
second idea. And by that I mean
Not
no
GTA
one's willing
5.
to take it, but I will pay them to quickly cut out the things that allow it to be more trackable, like the IDs and a couple of other
The
things.
engines,
Okay.
File it
I'll
off real
pay
quick
for
just
that
so
as
we can
well.
stash it
the
somewhere.
wings.
I'm willing to pay for that, and that should be acceptable for them because they don't have to keep anything.
8,000 credits.
I will pay 8,000 to give it a quick scrub.
That is an
I will-
investment.
I can split that with you if you want.
Okay.
Okay, 4,000 each.
Or you can make him pay for it all since he's the one that
Or I
wants
could
it.
pay for it all and I get to keep the ship.
I'll front you 4,000 on it. We're friends.
Sweet.
Besides, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with the next anyway.
Okay. I removed 4K from mine.
I mean,
Nice.
I'm either the dumbest GM ever, because I keep giving you shit, or I just am fair because I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't be able to.
yeah.
Yeah,
I-
to be fair, there's
I
not much
respect
use
the
we
hustle.
have for a yacht beyond gloating.
Yeah. We just have a yacht to.
Yeah, I'm just
to
I'm
To be
do
fair,
it.
the
just a
silent
swoop bike
alarm
pilot.
has been going off this whole time.
I'm just a galactically known swoop bike pilot that now has a Sith yacht.
What alarm?
Yeah, the silent subspace alarm has been going off.
Silence alarm,
I mean,
yeah.
it has. Let's be honest.
We're getting rid of it
Like,
now.
I do appreciate the simulationist tack you to take to all of this. I appreciate it.
Now, here's the thing. You paid 8,000 credits. Let's just do a check to see if they can disable all of them.
Right. This isn't a permanent scrub. This is the quick scrub. Goraz is the one I'm gonna pay to do the full scrub.
The holonet
Mm.
terminal on the inside's been taking constant video pictures of you, transmitting it back to the home base for recording.
What if I take this
server
camera
storage.
with us? That's valuable.
Go ahead and make a mechanics check. Whoever has the highest check, and then I'm going
Oh.
to upgrade it 4 times. You don't have to worry about that. So just go ahead and put whoever has the best intellect.
I mean,
Slash.
All I've got
Otho.
are 2
I
greens.
could have 6 intellect.
Otho, you have any mechanics at all, though, right?
Yes! I have a small amount of mechanics. Actually, I have a decent amount of mechanics. Hold on.
So you two could actually very successfully assist each other, because I doubt you have 6 int.
I do not have 6 int. No, I do not.
I just have the
There we go.
ability to make a roll cunning once a
Mhm.
session, and I haven't used it yet. Plus,
Have-
I have all my rerolls.
Do you have a rank in mechanics?
I don't, but 6 green is still pretty strong.
So it's up to you, whichever one of you guys wants to roll.
I'm just throwing it out there as an option.
I mean, I won't say no to 6 green. I have 2 yellow and 1 green.
Yeah, I think you assisting Otho works best. I'm occasionally fuzzy on how the mechanic works.
Well,
So,
see, I don't want
he would have to roll.
I don't want to blow my once per session thing on an assist. Is my only thing.
Well,
I say go ahead with your 2 yellow and 1 green. That's probably equivalent to at least
The
5
difficulty
green.
right now is 3 red and 2 purple with 2 setback.
That's
the
a
only
lot.
reason that I would throw myself out there is that I also have rerolls.
That might be a good idea.
Now, here's the way it would have to work. Zool would have to make the roll, and Otho would have to assist to get the skilled assist, which allows the 2 yellow. So you'd basically upgrade it.
Nice. I'd say you probably want to do that then.
Okay, there you go.
So it'd be your 6 green with 2 upgrades from your end and 4 from my end for each 2,000 credits you spent.
Oh, that's so much.
There's a chance that you're going to be able to do this with the 8,000 credits.
That will be on Baza to spend more money or not.
Mm.
Well, no,
Oh yeah.
you can't spend more money. You can't spend
okay,
less
okay.
money. I'm
Got it,
just
got it.
saying that their skill is directly linked to the amount of money you spent, is all I'm saying.
I don't want to
Oh,
admit
yeah.
the number I was about to throw out there for this yet.
Okay. So I think it might be a good idea that Zool does the primary, gets the upgrade from Otho to do this.
What's the added die pool?
2 upgrades.
2 upgrades.
That's right.
Two
I
yellow.
mean, the money spent thing.
4 upgrades, but I've already done that on my side. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So obviously,
do-
I'm using clever solution to use cunning instead of intelligence.
Mhm. There you go.
So
What's that cutting?
we're good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use second chances, which will allow me to roll any 3 of those good dice. So going to re-roll the proficiency advantage times 2, because I don't need the advantage. I don't care about the other side of that. I guess I'll re-roll the proficiency success. It only got 1, and I'll re-roll. I'm just re-rolling the last 3 yellows.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, because the last
What
one's
about
1
the
success.
blank?
I can do
Yeah,
it.
You do need those advantages, though.
Yeah, what about the blank green? I think the blank green should probably be real, right?
Why do I need those advantages? I can succeed and have threat. I don't care about that.
Well,
I need
because
successes more than I need advantages.
threat is going to have consequences in this particular role. Beyond what
Yeah, but I
you
mean,
would know.
better to succeed with threat than fail.
True.
I guess depends.
Yeah.
And the yellows have more chances of good things happening than the green does.
So I will say this to be a little bit more transparent about this role. I said it earlier, but I don't think you really understood what I meant. This is just to see if they got all of the countermeasures, the security countermeasures. You're going to take it to Goraz to have a little bit more thorough.
Right. In the end, we're still taking the paranoid route.
So
but I don't
failures
care. I
with
can keep
with an
re-rolling.
advantage is actually perfectly fine because what I'm picturing is that none of the paranoia devices are active at this point.
Okay, so if we get an advantage, it means none of them are up and running yet, and then we can take that to
Whereas to have
Goraz
failures removed.
yeah, I think that might be good.
It would work both ways either way.
I'm just saying.
One would ask at this point, why are we even doing anything? Why not just let Goraz do it all? Goraz is the master
You
of
want
this.
to keep the hounds from reaching
This
Narshta
is
where
just
you're
being
living.
aware
Okay,
of the danger
but
we're
here's
in.
also the thing to consider. Goraz is a wanderer with his own ship. Just call him wherever you want him to be. You know if you offer him money, he'll be there.
That's what I thought we were doing.
Yeah, you don't have to go to Narshta
We were just
to
gonna
get
fly
Goraz.
to somewhere
Goraz has
random
a
and be
ship.
like, "Hey, Goraz."
Goraz is a ship that he's none to settle with.
So do we just want to leave that there? We don't activate anything, and we just move it to Goraz. How about we do that?
That's what I'm saying. Is if we're gonna be so nitpicky about this, Goraz is the end all be all of mechanics.
So let's just give it back to Goraz. Let's go.
Just call him and he'll come.
He's not a ship mechanic, but
he
can
is
do ships.
a wonderkin.
He's an everything mechanic.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean he's not a shipwright, but he is amazing. I'm in love.
And last time I remember seeing him, he specifically cleaned out a system for us at our base.
Yeah, I say he's not a programmer either, but he does it.
So it's up to you guys. If you want to retcon the 8,000 credits and just call Goraz in, go for it.
I mean, I'm fine with where we are in space.
Yeah.
The question isn't where you are. It's, are you spending the 8,000 credits, or are you going to call
We
Goraz
could just say
in
they
right
weren't
now?
able to do anything.
It was my understanding that the 8,000 was already spent. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
instead of me re-rolling shit and everything like that,
yeah,
instead of just nitpicking the roll down to death to figure out what we need to do, if you're going to call Goraz anyway, and this part doesn't really mean anything, well, let's just call Goraz.
Yeah. So
basically, let the result lie right now.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you call Goraz, and he is asking how much are you wanting, or how much are you giving him for this?
How much is reasonable?
Hey, my man Goraz, you know the money always runs freely over here. I'm just looking to clean up a whole ship.
I mean, you gotta know that the more you pay him, the better the job he'll do.
Well, obviously.
It's more about the parts than it is.
And you know, we're willing to pay anything. Just talk right here to Bazza. He's got you covered. No price is too high for him.
This man will spend so much money. I swear.
Well, I mean,
Let me
also
tell you
the
how
fact
big
that
his
he's
paycheck
on
was.
Narshada, that he can get the parts there and then bring them out here.
Yeah.
That's apparently where he lives on the ship.
So I guess
shopping capital of the world, of the universe.
So I guess Bazza, if you're interested in having a Sith yacht for your own personal convenience here, how much are you willing to pay for it?
I mean, Goraz, would 10K be able to do it for you?
Some good money.
I mean, what are you talking about? Like a teardown?
Yeah, getting rid of all the trackers and anything that can essentially trace it, so that we're not the
So
the Sith Empire to Narshada for us.
he would inform you that if you need to completely guarantee that no one can trace it. That is a very significant investment.
What's the frame silhouette of the yacht?
It's a silhouette 4, speed 4, handling.
Cool.
So we're probably
One.
looking at 25,000 credits.
That's some cash, but I mean that's way cheaper than you'd be able to get this ship normally.
Exactly.
25,000 credits and at least 10 days. Probably look at 12 days. Because you're talking about a full teardown of a Silhouette 5 ship.
4
ship.
Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at a team of 5. You know what? Probably just make it a month. Make it a month. You're looking at 240 hours for a team of 5 plus people, and I'm probably one guy and a bunch of droids at this point. So 25,000 credits in a
Basically,
month.
we'll be letting you work on it off planet, and we'll come back later.
Yeah.
That sounds about
Well,
right.
the benefit of Goraz and his droid team is probably they can work out it like it's free floating out
Just
in space.
anywhere.
Yeah, it's free floating out in space. The droid team works on it.
They lost Stealthy Boy.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The internet.
It was
The
too
price
much
just
money.
got to him.
Okay, so this is basically a Badao class star yacht. If you want to look it up.
25 minus 8. The difference is like 17K.
It's 200 and something thousand credit.
Yo, nice.
I've been weighing. There we go. It's this book here. I've been weighing all the different yachts for trying to figure out which one would be right, and it just didn't. There's one that's 98,000 credits, but that doesn't sound like something that a Sith Lord would drive around. So,
in my estimate, I'm just leaning on the Starship assembly rules because I'm looking at Goraz thinking, okay, I'm gonna have to make a tear down and a rebuild, and a 4 silhouette frame would be a 4 difficulty mechanics check, 240 hours, 25,000 credits, and with a team of 5 plus people. But Goraz at this point probably has his droid team up and going, which means that you park that shuttle in deep space. Goraz can just send his droids over, work on it in deep space, never have to, deal with people on the ground or authority of any type.
So he actually has you meet him at a certain location, and you get there and it's open space, but as so I don't know if you can see that.
I see it.
I think that's the yacht.
I think I saw that Flash Gordon.
Sorry, it is a BAUDO class.
BAUDO class star yacht.
Yeah. So the one that I get from that is something that looks a little like. Hold on. This. And there's another view of it.
Upside down.
It does look upside down, but if you look at it here, it's a bit more recognizable as it's an actual ship there.
I mean, it looks pretty cool.
It looks pretty rad.
That one's called the Spectre.
I like it.
Okay, so you fly out into the middle of nowhere, and I mean you're basically on the verge of hut space, and so it takes you probably 3 days in hyperspace to get there because of it's not going to be close to any of the runs, hyperspace routes, and you actually are you come out and he's not there yet, but within an hour this flotilla of cobbled together cargo crates, basically.
Very nice.
Comes out of hyperspace. And
Looks alright.
yeah, it is not pretty. But it actually is very kind of elegant in that you fly your ship into basically some like hollowed out several of these cargo crates, and they're and then you come out into a little waiting room area that's kind of a high class waiting room, and there's an open air, not open air, but there's lots of windows and couches and a bar that you can drink to your whatever you want. And he's like, okay, so I'll give you the friends and family discount, and I'll only charge you 22,000 credits. That's pretty much the lowest I'll go. And I will have it to you within 2 weeks.
Not bad.
Got quite the setup now. I'm really digging it.
I will remove
Portable
that
cafe
from
and
myself.
everything.
I've been busy.
I can tell. Man, looks like we're both getting into legitimate business.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
It's brand new territory. I know. It's scary. What if we're on the right side of the law? What do we do then?
You say
Remember
bringing
that.
him a Sith yacht that needs to be torn
The
down
Sith
because
yacht
it has
that we're getting.
It's the middle of space. We're always on the
Ray,
right side of the law.
indicating that you're not on the right side of the law, and the fact that
Don't worry about it.
that he's doing this
The
work
right
means
side
that
of the
he's not on
law.
the right side of the law.
there's the right side of the Sith law, and then there's the right side of the Republic law, and then the right side of the Hutt law. There's plenty of room to
And the fact
negotiate.
that you're doing it
Theme,
in
it's
deep
growth.
space,
We've
near
been
none
the
of
right
them
side
means that you know.
a long
It's
time.
growth, Goraz. It's growth. You see, we're growing as people. Or something like that. Anyway, get the cops off me.
Okay, so in fact, he would even say, you know what, if you wanted to leave this yacht with me, I could give you a little bit lower quality yacht, but would definitely not be a problem. And you can take it right away, or you can wait the 2 weeks, 20,000 credits, and you'll get this one back.
What do you think, Bazza?
I want to wait.
You want that?
Yeah,
He wants it.
You want the primo luxury?
of stealing this yacht.
And again, it's gonna be a long time though.
Okay.
I guess if you're hurt, Goraz can take care of that too.
Is anybody wounded?
Well,
I actually didn't get shot
I
this
want
time.
He can handle crits. And
I want
stress.
the principle of stealing a yacht. Yeah.
Our plan went well enough that there was no combat. That is an absolute win.
I know, right?
I mean, do you want to get like an arm chopped
we
off
engaged
and
in
replace
subtle
it with
People
a
got
cybernetic?
hurt, so there was combat. Let's
I
just
mean,
say.
Look, you can pop your eyes out, replace them with cybernetic eyes. You want to be faster, stronger? Goraz can do that for you. Literally, he can make that happen.
I do have the money for the quality stuff now. I'll have to take you up on that at some point.
Are you asking me to get you in combat that gives you crits?
No. No. That definitely wasn't a negative thing. I'm saying our plan went well enough that we didn't have to do combat, which meant it was a good, fun plan.
I'm saying that Terran is asking to get
I still wanted
cybernetics. So.
Oh no,
that's a different thing. That's just me going, wow, I could really just blow cash on the good stuff now.
Okay, so you guys take off in your freighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
Where are you going?
I think we need to go back home to get the information, don't we?
Yeah,
Continue the drop.
You can send the information through a hologram.
You wanna?
Yeah, let's do that and make sure this guy's out of the picture before we head back home.
Simba has given you the proper ciphers and stuff that she needs to make untraceable.
All right, then. Yeah, let's send that through the proper channels. Get it to Simba, and she can relay it to the proper people.
So you send that off while you're in open space here, and by the time you get back to Nar Shaddaa, you see on the ZNN news report that a shakeup in the Sith hierarchy has seen a. Anyways, it basically boils down to that this Sith has disappeared mysteriously, and no attempts to find him has been authorized.
Disappearances are nothing new here in the Sith Empire. However, today it's odd because it happened to someone who actually mattered. Investigations are ongoing.
Yeah,
and part of it,
Or they're
and
not.
the thing that's interesting to you guys is that they don't really talk about where this was, but is said like on a prominent space station. The administrator has mysteriously disappeared. Yet the Dark Council has not made any inquiries and is actively stopping the inquiries from being made. Is this a conspiracy? And obviously these people are like, we need to look into this, and it's like, they're the Dark Council. They can do whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But
do you think we could sell those tapes to the media?
No, that's a bad idea.
Let's see, how is this worded? The new administrator, who has not been named, has vowed to clean up the space station and bring some measure of law and order back to it.
And of course, they don't mention who exactly, but I'm going to guess the pronouns may in fact be female. Am I hitting that right? I wonder who could benefit from a Sith Lord being removed if they had an apprentice.
Suspicious.
Who happened to be suspiciously placed there at the right time and just got into the hierarchy suddenly, and now is possession of a whole satellite.
Have any interest in leaving with you guys for some strange reason.
Wow, how weird.
It's almost as if it might have been a part of the plan.
It's not like Simba directly reports to Shellis at all.
She's going to become the galaxy's most powerful centrist.
Our fault.
Radical centrism.
And
because of us.
As you return to your room, Otho, you find a holocron on your desk.
Is it the holocron?
No, but it's basically this holocron, as you will discover, will have a lot of interesting information in it.
Ooh, all right.
You want to take an initial stab at gaining any information from it?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, so this is going to be a lore check.
Nice. I am pretty good at that.
Did you actually use? You forced me to spend mine, right? So I have to actually do it. Okay. This is going to be a hard check, upgraded 3 times.
Okay.
There's a reason for this. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but
no, you don't even have a dark side point because we'll spend.
I know that's why I spent it.
Yeah.
This is you're dealing with a holocron from Sith that has many secrets on it. So this is going to be a very perilous roll, but not life and death perilous, if that makes any sense.
All right.
There are things you can do to downgrade the difficulty. I will tell you that.
Okay.
But I don't want to necessarily spoil or put thoughts into your head. So come up with ways to reduce the difficulty.
All right. Well, the first thing that comes to mind is find a very nice, quiet place. Before we try to do anything, we're going to meditate for quite a while and reflect upon the fact that, okay, yeah, I probably did the right thing back there by not killing that guy, even though he's probably going to get killed anyway, but at least he has a reason to now. We're going to sit down there, we're going to reflect on the other information that she is...
Yeah, I will actually allow you to increase your moral standing, whatever it's called.
Okay. The morale slider.
By 10.
Oh, nice.
From the stuff that's happened in the last few sessions.
Few seconds, oh dear.
Sessions.
Oh, okay. I heard seconds, and I'm like, was it that important? Alright, yes. Very nice. Hold on, let me actually mark down where that is. Up by 10. Nice. Okay.
Removes you from being a dark side paragon, or whatever it's called.
I think Dark Side Paragon. Yeah, Dark Side Paragon, but unfortunately, well, not unfortunately. Actually, I kind of want to maintain the Dark Side thing. So I'm no. It's not that I'm no longer a Dark Side user. It's just that I'm not sinister anymore. Yeah, well, because I remember reading it, and to actually go get from being a dark side user to not being a dark side user, you need to become a light side paragon.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, never mind. Forget that. It's been a while since I've had anyone go.
Have anyone switch? Yeah. But yeah, having a 39 instead of a 29 while still being dark side user is actually pretty much exactly what I want. So that's good. Good. All right, so yeah, let's do that. Let us meditate on our past actions. Let us recall all that we've learned about delving into artifacts and poking around in that old library. And let's give us a very surface level, just figuring out what this is, first of all. We're not diving real deep in right now.
If all you're doing is kind of getting an idea about it, it's just going to be a hard check. No upgrades. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Okay. Take 4 strain.
Oh dear. All right.
Actually, let's not take the strain. You're going to get setback on your next check. 2 setback.
Okay.
Now, in your successful delve into this, you learned that this is a holocron created by the Emperor himself.
Oh dear.
And that it is a data base, basically a listing of where every artifact is and what they are known to do on Drummond Kos, Ziost, Yavin 4, and yeah, that's it. Those 3 planets.
All right. Nice. Wow.
The other thing you are aware of from this is that this holocron basically, as soon as you try to look into it, it says, warning, possession of this holocron means death unless you have the Emperor's direct permission to use it.
Shells, you dropped a bomb into my lap. Thanks, though. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to sequester this away then, and not let anyone see it ever, or find it.
Yep.
I assume bugging something like a holocron would be much more difficult than something like a ship, right?
Yeah, this is something to make a holocron is a Sith alchemy thing as well. So in order to bug it, you would have to use Sith alchemy or some sort of hybrid of Sith abilities.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna think she's probably gonna need some supporting literature. Maybe Shells' help to fully kind of dig into this thing. So she's gonna kind of take a step back, run a hand through her hair, and just kind of go like, okay, yeah, all right. I understand what's going on here now. I'm just gonna
And
I have to think about this.
This holocron just resonates with dark side energy.
Yeah.
And because of that, as a group, as your group has this holocron, you are able to convert 2 dark side points to light side during
That's it.
a session. Destiny. Yeah.
All right. Can I convert 2 dark side to light side?
Yep.
All right.
Very cool. So between 2 of you, we can just immediately go, hey, you know how there's 3 dark side points left?
I probably just use that for a Hail Mary. I'm not going to want to metagame with that. I'm just going to use it when it's important. And there probably will be a consequence for it, but
I'll metagame.
I'll have to figure that out later.
Consequences? Nah.
Okay, so you are aware of whose holocron this is, of some of the things that are in it, but you don't have access to the information inside it directly.
Yeah.
You have not technically decreased the difficulty of accessing it. In fact, you made it a little harder because you now have 2 setback on your first attempt.
Shit.
So the question is, what are you going to do?
You know who could probably open it for you?
I don't think he could open it for me.
I think you could.
Who? Gorez?
Well, I'm looking at a lore roll. Hey, you know what? No. Well, never mind. I used it already. Never mind.
Coercion table.
The coercion coerce it to open.
Well, I mean, literally, I guess you could make something to read it, but I was just thinking for a moment. If you can't do it again by next session, I could probably open it.
Yeah, I might need a little bit of time to figure out exactly what we're going to do. And since this is kind of nearing the end, other people should probably get a chance to do their own stuff. I might come up with some ideas in the meantime, though. But if everybody else has something to do, that might be a good idea for them to do it now.
I want to mention to all of you that if you want to do some downtime activities, you need to put forth the effort to contact me about it, and I will help you do stuff. Otho has taken advantage of this and has earned an extra 15 XP because of it. So
nice.
I will reward you.
In it, isn't he?
I do.
That was 70 hours spent.
So, anyways, just keep that in mind. Give me at least 24 hours notice before you want to do it, and I'll tell you when the next day I can.
Sid, I want to take over the Tyon cluster. How long is that going to take?
That's going to be a little bit more than a downtime activity, but
no. So I got a plan where I'm just going to kidnap. Sorry, I'm at the CSI sector. Corporate sector. No, CSA. Sorry, CSA. Corporate sector.
I was about
authority.
to say, like, the CSI is.
Yeah, no, corporate sector authority. I got a plan where I'm just going to kidnap a bunch of kids.
Yeah, no. Downtime activity is is stuff like work on character development, get rid of obligation
Yeah, it's
type of
totally
stuff.
character development.
Minor character development.
Well, when you're going to be Galactic Emperor one day, it's just a minor stepping stone.
Oh, that was your life goal that you were talking about that you wouldn't tell us.
No, that one was finding the treasure ship of Zim the Despot.
Oh,
which I believe I mentioned 2 weeks ago as well.
Yeah, make sure you send me that type of information. That could be something that would be a nice.
Well, I mean, the hidden jab there is that the hidden treasure ship is full of old, useless technology that was advanced in his day, and is old school shit now. So it's worthless. It's all completely worthless. That's the hidden joke that lays within.
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do for the 9 minutes we have left?
I think I'm good. I mean, this is a pretty good stopping point in general. I'm just considering if I want to go to Goraz and go fuck me up.
My limbs, I don't want them anymore. Take them.
Don't even go that way. The hidden romance between Goraz and Terran. Is the hidden look left, hidden look right? Go behind down a dark alley.
Goraz comes like, I've always loved you and your infinite supply of money you always seem to have. But it would be like only 24k to get like a bunch of cyber mods that just like aren't even visible, but give me bonuses to literally everything.
Well, remember that you're limited to the number that you can have.
Yeah.
Oh, am I? I wasn't aware.
It's what is it? 3 based on your brawn plus your brawn.
Yeah, I think it's 3 plus your brawn.
I mean, there's workarounds too. I can remove bits of your nervous system and replace them with a it's like a mesh sort of thing.
All right.
Which will improve the number of
well,
cybernetics
I got Brawn 3 base, not counting the armor I'm wearing, and I can have 3 more on that, and there's about 8 total. I think I might be good.
Well, like
unless there's like one
there's a thing that I could give you that would boost your number up as well. It is itself a cybernetic, but it doesn't count as an installed cybernetic.
Yeah, if I wanted to just go full cybernetic like Goraz, that'd be pretty easy.
Well, if that was the case, then you would just take a new career specialization and take the more machine than man stuff.
Oh yeah. But not like cyber eyes and like having a cyber limb scanner sounds awesome. Just like, hey, do you want just like a Halo style HUD in your Star Wars game? Here you go.
I mean, I'm just throwing out there, for as much as Goraz doesn't seem like all that much, but a crafter, he will fuck you up if you try to get a fist fight with him.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
He is a mountain of strain and wound threshold and all strength, since brawn is what cybernetics are based on. He will tear
maybe I'll go cybernetics
apart.
hunting.
It is something that's considered taboo. There's not really a hard rule on it, but I'm supposed to frown upon you just cutting off limbs to put.
Well, you're supposed to frown at it, but at the same time, that's what they're there for.
You want to get cyber psychosis? That's a good cyber psychosis.
Say what? No,
this isn't cyberpunk, unfortunately.
Well, Balboran monks are literally remove your brain from your body, embrace the cybernetics, so you have nothing to,
Yeah, theoretically, the best point would be like when something actually terrible happens and I have no other choice. At which point it's like, I guess I'll spend some of my massive money now on it.
Yeah, like I noticed that like if you actually lose a limb, then you're like, replace this benefit.
Well, that's why I made Goraz a gank. The ganks embrace cybernetics, so.
And that's why I overlooked it with Goraz, because he was a gank. But with a Wookiee, I don't think that would be something that you would want to do.
Yeah, imagine the stares you get as like, okay, so he's a Wookiee, he's a powerhouse, but he replaced his arms.
Well, here's the thing. For a special fee, you could just tell Goraz that you always wanted a cybernetic arm. And then one day, while you're going to work, maybe you get, like, jumped in an alley
just
or something.
Have a whole horror story.
Yeah, I mean, technically, he assaulted you, right? So technically, you didn't just cut your own arm off.
Oh, let's not go too deep down this one.
Oh, dear.
So Bazza, how are you feeling about now being the proud new owner of a yacht next month?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Zool, you wanted to meet
I'm
Baza
feeling good
because
about it. I'm probably.
you made your fortune off of
Yeah, I did though.
race.
I met him while he was asleep. Yo cut me in on that weird thing where I was like, oh man, I was really wanted to meet Baza. And you're like, oh, he's right there. He's on the couch. He's asleep.
He wasn't asleep. He was off
Oh,
doing his
that was
thing.
a trick. I was
Y'all
off
said
doing
it in
things.
100% seriousness.
Yeah, but he was tricking you. We're all tricking you. It was all a ruse.
We've had plenty of time at this point.
What a ruse, right?
Yes.
Here's over 2,000 credits of our own money. What a ruse.
Let's be convinced that the pile of pillows is actually Baza.
Let's take
So-
him
What
places
was
and
he
have
wanting
him
to meet with me
negotiate deals
for?
for us. What a
Baza,
ruse.
Zool
Yes.
was a slave who gambled on your swoop bike racing and won his freedom.
Oh, well. I didn't know that. I'm glad I could help you out with my amazing skills that I knew I had the entire time.
Well, I mean, I'm a lucky guy, and I saw that in you. This is why I put all my money on it. Well, I didn't have any money. I had some wealthy materials that I put up for bet, but still.
Didn't you steal those too?
They're completely legitimate means.
I mean, I don't
You
think
come
I
across them
stole
legally.
them.
I think.
mean, I don't think I came across them like legally, but I don't think I stole them. I don't remember anymore. It's in the backstory I wrote. It's been a while, and I've had a lot of shit happen in the meantime. but-
Yeah.
it's been a
We'll
minute
forgive
since
you.
I've figured out where I got. Yeah.
So
I guess last
you
name covers experience.
I
are.
might want to go jump on the super circuit again sometime though. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and give you 30 XP.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Chunk.
I really didn't expect that to take the entire session, but I'm glad it did because now I'm prepared for next week.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised how well we handled that too. All right.
I
then.
still wanted to blow up the alcohol.
And so wait, what?
Really needed to make that harder because you guys
Mhm.
failed most of your checks and still.
It's okay. It's a comedy of errors as we fail to take down a loser.
It's
Yeah.
called failing upward.
Yeah, I definitely embraced that this session.
All right.
Okay,
Any last
take
word?
care, guys. Now, let me know what you want to do next week, so I can at least somewhat prepare for
Okay.
it.
Good idea.
Mhm.
Especially Otho on
Yeah.
your holocron thing.
Yeah.
You kind of need to break through that to get access to the next portion.
Yeah.
Next week,
Also-
Otho blows up the Death Star.
Also,
I'm gonna go
the
try
fif-
God.
the 15 XP from the one-on-one, was that actually put into the character generator?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because there was like one thing that wasn't. Yeah, the sense emotions that I completely forgot about. I got put into there.
There we go.
All right.
I
Yes.
did have a question. I think it was indicated before when I brought it up last time, almost 3 weeks ago now.
Oh.
Unmatched fortune. I was planning to take it this time
There you
because
go.
I have 30 XP and my thing lines up specifically so that I can actually take it. Smuggler's signature ability.
Okay.
Which is literally I can spend 2 destiny points to change the face of one positive die in the die pool to another face adjacent to it. Is there like an image of dice and the way that they lay out, or?
The front
I
of the book,
think
there is
so.
a listing of the results for each face on a normal number die.
Right, but I mean, okay, I guess then if I look at like a D6 and I say, okay, a 6 is here, which means that a 5.
Look up a
4,
video and
2,
map it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you know what the results can be, you can pick a result, right?
Well, no, it has to be an adjacent face. It can't be.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to do. I have physical dice here. If you need me to help you with that.
Yeah, because it's literally it even says an adjacent face is the
Mhm.
face die sharing any edge, not a point. So it's
Yeah.
literally I can change it to anything. I can change it to an adjacent.
Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Like half the
So
results, though.
That's
so.
nice.
you you should be able to find images of the dice on on the
Yeah,
internet.
'cause I have my
But
spread
Just find a
throughout.
3D image of the dice.
I do like how
Yeah.
signature starts with the highest XP cost, and then the further down you get, the cheaper it gets.
Yes.
So I can make it better real fast.
that's how force powers work too. So
Oh.
okay, well, our time is up. Thank you for playing my game, and if you want to do downtime, let me know.
Nice.
Okay, have
Alright.
a message.
Catch you next
See y'all.
time,
Thank you.
everybody.
See ya.